Driving on the back roads, lose the fuzz, and buzz on down to Cali. You can see a front, you can see a back. Let's rotate this over. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, here we go. We rolling, and we're not listening to music right now, but we are by a little creek river. It's a creek in this area. But there's some cool shit back here. Motherfucker, America is a fucking cool place. And it's about to get fucked up. Seriously, right? If you living like a zombie right now, motherfucker, you already dead. And I'm really not sorry, you know? There's a lot of zombies out there, demons, right? Running around thinking they're alive, trying to fucking make sure everybody else is okay, and not really thinking about themselves, or their family, or their time, or what's valuable at all to them except money, right? And like ejaculating, or having an orgasm, right? Like, what the fuck is important to you, really, right? Now look, I'm LDS, and like, I don't agree with everything the church does or says right now, personally, right? But like, ooh, man, at the central core of the LDS church is the concept and everything of the family, right? The nuclear family. A man and a woman coming together to have children and sealing those children forever, right? Forever, right? In life after life after life here on this planet. Our life's sustained, right? Indefinitely now. That seems somewhat unimaginable right now. But like, when will it be imaginable? When will it be reality, right? I mean, if you took somebody 50 fucking years ago and said, Tim could drive a car on some back road and double record him going somewhere, right? And like, then post this up later, right? And like 50, and people are like, impossible, right? You would need like trucks of whatever with huge batteries, and I'm like doing it with a fucking $100 phone from Walmart, right? Okay? In 100, 200, 300 years, people are gonna be cloned. People say people are already being cloned, right? Right? We coming back, alright? Resurrection is real. It's not some magical fucking thing that happened in the Bible. It's something that happens now, right? They do it with bacteria, with stem cells, right? They do it. They did it with Dolly, remember? And then everybody lost their shit and locked it up, right? Oh God, right? That shit, you believe that shit not happening somewhere? It is, right? And that technology gonna be ready soon, right? Not in our time, definitely in the universe's time, right? And in God's time, fuck yeah, it's gonna be, right? Okay, the family is important. A man and a woman coming together, right, and both spending their time to raise children is the only thing that separates us from the other primate species. Bonobos, gorillas, chimpanzees, right? Orangutans, right? All of them do different things, but humans, Homo sapiens, if you are a Homo sapien, the only thing defining you off from some other species is the fact that men and women come together and raise children together, right? Almost in all other species, females are born the responsibility of raising children however they want, right? Males have no concept that any of that belongs to them. Is uniquely human, right? Uniquely human. It's the only thing that separates us, right? I'm not saying we're the only species that has that concept, but goddamn it, we are separated from the rest of nature by a man and woman coming together to raise children. Now look, right? There are lots of different sort of Homo sapiens that branched off from that, right? There are two men that raise children, two women that raise children. There are two people that are biologically female. One's a man, one's a woman that raise children, right? I mean, are these still Homo sapiens? Well, I don't even know, right? And from a primatologist perspective, is it different? Are they different species? If they're different species, well, I mean, what does that even mean? It's an interesting idea for somebody else to think about. Definitely not me. My Uncle Bill would definitely say that is a Timler thing to say. Oh man, that Timler. That's another nickname I have. Uncle Bill. Oh man. Ooh, you're nailing it today. Anyway, I'm not saying anything judgmental about it. I'm just saying that specific trait separates Homo sapiens from other species, right? It does, right? Are you a Homo sapien like me? Right? Or are you something else, right? Are you coming together with somebody to raise children? Are you definitely a part of that fucking genus or that family of creatures, right? You are, right? And if you're not, you may be something else too, right? And I'm not saying you don't have value, because fucking everything is alive, and everything here on this planet has value and is alive, right? It's like my daughters say, Addison, right? Genius, right? 8 years old. If it's changing, Dad, it's alive, right? If you're changing, you're alive. And goddamn it, every fucking thing in the universe is changing constantly, right? God, constantly, right? If it's changing, it's alive. And motherfucker, this whole thing is alive, right? Now look, if it's feeling, though, it's divine, right? Divine feeling is from God, right? If it feels, it's alive. Now, like, I feel, right? I have feelings, right? They help me judge when and where or what to do in different situations when I need to, right? Right? When you put those together, if you're changing and you're feeling, my God, you are from God. If not a God already. At least one in training, right? It is not a stretch of the imagination to say we are in training here to be gods, right? It is not a stretch, right? All of us, all creatures, right, that are changing and feeling are here to rise to their potential of being gods as demanded by the God of this world, right? Jesus Christ, right? He came and died for our sins, right? All our sins, right? Every single living creature on this planet, right? And if you haven't accepted that into your life, time is now, people, right? Such a simple message, right? Don't feel bad twice. Jesus already did it for you. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel remorseful, right? Live your life according to how God intends, right? Through your feelings, right? Anyway, I don't have to prove any of this to you. Research it yourself on the internet, right? Go look, right? Experience it, right? Through your own eyes, right? Through your own heart, right? Right? Change a little bit more, right? Do something a little bit different, right? Take your family or your friends, right? Whoever those people are in your life, and go somewhere new, right? Go to the forest, right? Wander about. Just let your heart guide you where to go, right? I don't know, right? What are you gonna find? Maybe some water or a rock that you like, right? Maybe an arrowhead, right? That a Native American left hunting deer or something, right? Right? Like, you don't know, right? But look, God is with you if you're feeling, right? And God damn it, you're changing right now. You are alive, right? So the forest is alive and the earth is alive. The sun is alive. Space is alive, right? It's everywhere. We are space. We are in space. It's everything, right? God damn it, we're Homo sapiens. Because men and women come together to raise children together, right? And fuck, it's the only thing that defines our species, right? Not tools, not intelligence, not humor, not drugs, right? Nothing else. All found in all other creatures, right? All other creatures, right? We are separated by our unselfish desire to both sexes spending time, all parties spending time to raise children together, right? As a community of people, right? And that's what makes us special. That's what defines us. That's what defines the LDS church, right? I mean, I joke, right, as Mike, I'm super straight gay. Well, I am fucking super straight gay. LDS, Melchizedek, priesthood holder, gay as hell, motherfucking smart person. I wish this was a prophecy, but this is just fact from my own brain and experience, right? Living, reading, and being a fucking alive human being, right? I guarantee you that the gospel of Jesus Christ does not change and never will, right? The church's policies do. They shaped and shift according to the times, right? And they will adapt. And they will always be there for you to the end of the world, right? Till Christ come back, right? Right? Because he will come back, right? And everybody will have the opportunity to see the whole truth. Every single person. Every single living thing on earth. Right? Are you with God? Or are you not with God? Do you walk with Christ or not? Right? Right? You pair truths from other religions, right? Look like, right? Buddhism, right? That's wisdom, right? Right? Suffering, right? Right? Desire is the root of suffering, right? Right? If you desire something, you can't have it, you suffer, right? Well, God, if you pair that with Christ's message, right? Well, Christ died for suffering, right? You're suffering. Well, guess what? You give that to Christ, you never suffer for anything, right? Ever. You desire something you don't, whatever, give it to Christ. He already said don't suffer twice, right? It's simple, right? It's atonement. He atoned for every living thing. Every living thing, right? Here to the end of the universe, right? Right? He's the God of this world, right? Right? And the God that created all of this universe for us to explore, be a part of, right? Whether we can go out into it or not, right? This may be all we get, right? And by God, I'm gonna be here for fucking ever, right? With my family, for sure, right? I know it for a fact. It's true, 100%, right? I need no fairy dust, moogie boogie bullshit to believe it. It's fact, and it's happening, right? If you're not on board at this point, you're watching this video and thinking, oh man, he cuckoo caca, right? Am I really? Right? Is anything I said untrue? Is anything I said unbelievable, given just maybe even happening now, right? If you don't have your DNA and your family's DNA stored somewhere, right, as information, right? Stem cells preserved somehow, but literally your DNA can be stored as data now, right? In the cloud. Look, data never dies, right? Literally, it's the most important $400 or $500 you could ever spend for somebody, right? Get their DNA encoded and stored in the cloud, right? Why not, right? Fuck, right? Do it, right? Do it. I use Nebula Genomics, and look, I don't make any money off this. and I never would ask for. This is the Lord's work, right? This is the work of Christ. And this is His place, right? His creation. We are part of His creation, an opportunity to have what He has. And if you are curious about learning more and exploring options in Christianity, go do it. If you're really curious about the truth, I urge you to call some missionaries in your area and start having discussions with them, right? About life, about family, about what it means to be a human being, what it means to be with Christ and living a life with Christ, right? There is nothing more important than embracing His message and embracing His atonement into your life and letting it wash sin off of you constantly, allowing peace and happiness into your life always, always, always. I have an agreement with Christ that anything I sin, right, I will immediately repent, right, and I will be absolved from that. I do not suffer a moment ever, almost ever, right? Sometimes I do something I don't recognize it, but I feel it almost immediately, that spirit taken away from me. Good God, I stopped thinking, ooh, I did something wrong. To backtrack, and like, it was 3 minutes ago, I yelled at somebody that didn't deserve it, right? And I apologize. I was rude and that was unfair, right? And I repent. And you know what? I go back to feeling amazing. I'm serious. It's there for the taking. We're not supposed to live a drab life of zombified nothingness, right? If you're doing that, you are just changing. And you just alive, right? Zombie alive, it's changing for sure, right? Has no feeling though, right? Are you a zombie? Or are you with Christ, right? Are you divine too? I guarantee you, each and every one of you out there, you are divine. Your purpose here is to be divine. Your body, your soul is designed to be divine, right? Be divine, be alive, right? And be one in your godliness nature, in your training to ascend to the level of responsibility that He has over this world, right? He is not alone up there. He has a wife too, right? And Mormons get flack for not ever discussing Heavenly Mother and her role, right? It is tightly guarded information, right? And if you know about it, oh good God, I really don't think the world is ready to hear about Heavenly Mother and what she does. She plays a critical part in ensuring that we have an opportunity here for agency, right? Full agency, right? The choice, the freedom to do as we please, right? To embrace life as it is intended, or to shun it, right? And only live one life, right? Right? One life, right? I reject that wholly, right? I'm here to live a full life. And I'm here to live forever, right? On this planet as long as humanly possible. As long as Christ intends. And God willing, my DNA is information will go into the stars, right? And colonize other planets, right? We might not be able to send a person to the moon or Mars. Motherfucker, we can sure send a computer with some memory, shielded, right? Right? And good God, if we can't do that, we can beam it out on a fucking satellite through light, right? Somewhere else in the universe. I'm guaranteed it. I'm going places, right? I'm not just staying here on this planet, right? Me and my family, we're propagating through the universe, right? one light satellite jump at a time, right? This universe is not empty, right? It's full of creatures, good and bad, right? Human, it's just one, and there are many. And yeah, it's just true. It's fact, right? There's so many things out there, right? Can we travel to them? No, maybe us physically, right? But good God, our information certainly can. There's no reason we can't be there. There's no reason that versions of us can't go other places, right? Right? That have the technology to accept us there, that want us there, right? Right? To share in information, to really explore the different stars in our galaxy, right? And if you understand physics, it's the only place we'll ever be allowed to go. It is impossible to exceed distances between galaxies separated by places that are traveling apart from each other faster than the speed of light. Yes, right? I know that's shocking to you, but they are. It is impossible for us to move information, even light, outside of our galaxy. Maybe, I don't know. We see other galaxies. Maybe that's not true. I don't know, man. Fart, stink. Somebody go fucking calculate that. That's just my own thought on that right now. Alright, anyway. Holy shit, that's enough. Now look, what's that revelation? Yes, it's been given to me, but I have derived much of that information myself. Study, scripture, thought, and prayer, recollection, right? I've been blessed with the opportunity I have had to have a testament of Jesus Christ. I know that Joseph Smith, right, wrote the Book of Mormon himself by looking at a bag of rocks, motherfucker, and speaking to another person, multiple people over time, who transcribed his words into the Book of Mormon. God, if you haven't read it, if you haven't at least skimmed through it, please do. And then you yourself go try to write a book of equal literary value from a bag of rocks. I double dare you to give it a shot. I double dare you even try AI to do it, right? Impossible, right? Christ came to the Americas, had a testimony with the natives here, right? The native people here, right, were with Christ, and likely are still with, right, the Spirit of Christ and His creation here on earth, right? It is His plan, it is His domain, right? And we are lucky enough to have His message of atonement to make our lives livable and joyous always. No, I don't live like this all the time, but I'm living like it now. Motherfucker, I love it. I love every second of it. I wouldn't trade it for the world, right? Not for the world, right? I'm with Him always. And He's with me, right? God, I miss people in my life right now that aren't here, that don't believe in what I'm doing, right? I know this work is important. The things I know to be facts, right, that I've learned over the years, have been revealed to me, right, are true. The LDS Church is full of truth. Only truth. One man, one woman, a family, forever, right? And look, if you super straight gay like me, well, you're welcome. If you're gay, you're welcome, right? Right? Even if you're a bundle of sticks, you're still welcome. It can be a little bit off-put to you, right? We don't know you, right? You're not gay yet, right? Like the rest of us. Right? You know what gay means, right? You know what I mean, right? LDS people are all pretty gay. All the time, right? Why? Why do you think that, right? Christians, most Christians who believe, truly believe, right? They're pretty gay. All of them, right? Every single last one of them, right? Right? because of the atonement. Right? Study that. Believe it. It's real. It'll change your life. Study other religions too, because there are truths spread all around the globe in every ideology and every belief system that are true and are compatible with the LDS Church and will be revealed in time. Right? The gospel of Christ does not change. And truths about this universe will not change ever. It's like the constant of gravity, right? Or Planck's constant. Or the number E or pi, right? It is always the same value, no matter where you are, right? It's like time, relative time, right? People don't even understand the concept of time or travel of things moving at different speeds, right? How time affects them, right? They don't at all, right? You tell them about it, they just want to gloss over it, they don't understand it at all, right? I understand it. Time's confusing, really confusing, right? That Chip Whitmer, if epoch timestamps need time zones attached to them. Oh man, they sure do, Chip. You're wrong about that. You're also wrong about getting rid of Planned Parenthood. No technology should ever be removed from humans, ever. But the LDS Church is true. The foundation which it stands upon is the only thing separating us from other primate species. Is the defining characteristic of Homo sapiens from a scientific perspective, from a primatologist perspective, right? If you don't fucking believe that, research it yourself, right? Like I did, right? And read that in a Bible, read that in a primatology book, right? And I believe it 100%. I felt its truth, right? Finally, I knew what separates Homo sapiens from all other primate species, right? We doing it, and we doing it together, people. And every living thing on this planet is coming back, right? Alive forever and ever, right? Forever. Because God is all-powerful, right? And if you need His help and you living with Christ and you feel that, He will do anything for you, right? And His wife will certainly do anything for you as well. If you call upon her too, right? She is powerful as well, equally powerful, right? I won't say exactly what her power is, but she is powerful too. Don't question either of them, right? And make sure you align yourself properly, right? Are you alive and divine? Are you alive and feeling? Are you changing and feeling? Are you alive and divine? Are you in training to be a god like Christ? Or are you just a zombie? Because if you are, oh man, get out of the fucking way, right? I don't think it's illegal to kill a fucking zombie anymore, right? At least it's okay in the movies, right? Good God, at Facebook and Snapchat and YouTube are real to everybody, right? Movies are real too, which means if they're real, that's the law, right? Oh God, this is gonna be a great Adam Sandler movie. Let's just kill regular people that don't feel anymore because they zombies. Oh man, Adam Sandler, we got a new movie. Call up Pete Smavenson and Chris Webby and let's fucking make a movie about killing regular people who don't feel. I would never do that because that would be legal in most places, except we have stand your ground laws or accidental deaths because people don't pay attention, or I mean just as long as you're not fucking on drugs or something and DUI yourself into jail because you're an idiot. I'm not saying you could do this. I would never do it. I do way too many drugs, just as Mike Thurman at the Highlander, who I sold cocaine to a fucking lot. That guy fucking did so much. Wait, no, it was never cocaine. It was Sudafed with isopropyl something from GNC and some powdered Novocaine that he thought was blowing lots of cocaine because he's fucking stupid as shit. Apparently he gave it to Matt too, and they blew it for like 3 months straight and paid $120 a gram, thinking it was pure Peruvian shum. I have no idea, but I just told them it was Sudafed, and they ate it up like it was fucking rock candy up their nose. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. Anyway, Mike Thurman, have a fun one. This is Skella Mike out. Mike Samandel. Right. Nice to meet you. I'm a European mutt, right? African too, North African, part Navajo, and full Native American, right? Right, of the Nisenan tribe. You know, and if you know, you know, right? From the Cosumnes River up north to the Feather River, from the Sacramento River east to Lake Tahoe it's my territory, personally, right? I'm brother in arms with all Native Americans. All natively born Americans, north and south, I'm in arms with you. And if you were natively born in America, find out where your geographic native tribe is and claim ownership of it, because you belong to it, right? No more of this, where are you from, white boy, Europe, blah, 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 right? My name, right? So stupid. You're a Native American if you're born here, right? Aren't you? Are you? Are you free? Are you with Christ? Are you living as intended? Right? Do you raise the children in your community up to be wise, intelligent, caring people, right? Who mind their own business, right? And work to raise themselves and the people they're in charge for up, right? Because if you aren't that, why are you here at all, right? You're a foreigner, right? You're still claiming European heritage in 2025? You born here? You are a foreigner to me. I'm a Native American, right? I know what tribe I'm from. They were decimated, right? I mean, historically, almost a collapse in the Paiutes, right? In the area, right? Because they weren't big enough to sustain attacks from the English, the Spanish, right? Right? And then the European invaders, right, coming in. They were decimated and eliminated, basically. And these some people were, I don't even know personally if they still exist, except for, right? I know their area, and I know that's the tribe I was born into from my geographic region. That's what I claim part of, right? Anyway, in Navajo they say Dejas, right? Don't be Dejas, right? Be with Teton, be with Toe, be a Dine, right? Be a Navajo. Speak truth, right? Speak words that speak back to you from the things you communicate with, right? And live your life wholly in the spirit of Christ's creation and Christ's message. And if you're a seeker of truth in religion, seek out the missionaries and speak to them about what it means to be a Mormon, what it means to be a Homo sapien, and how you too can become part of the movement, right? To save this planet for all of us, right? All of us. So all life has value. And you are here right now because you chose to be living the life you're living. It is time to wake up and start living your true purpose, right? It is time to be changing, time to be feeling, right? And it's time to start training yourself to be a God, right? Male God or a female God, right? Because you will have the opportunity to, right? And the LDS Church is where that knowledge comes from, right? It's where it will be divulged, and it's through the disciples and the prophets that are here on this earth, right? Many of which are medicated and trapped in jails and mental institutions across the planet, right? Disregarded, cast aside as crazy lunatics, right? People, the earth is flooded with them now, right? Listen to them. If you have them in your family, right? Take them off and listen to what they have to say, right? Let them study and read from everything they possibly can, right? And preach their version of what they're here to experience and communicate back to us. This is my version, right? And there are people that do not want this out. Well, guess what? It's out. And I am who I am. Right? And I testify that everything in this video is 100% true and fact. If you want more information, you now know where to go. Right? Missionaries are everywhere. If you need more of them, good God, the church will fucking pump them out by 2 by 2, right? 2 by 2, 2 by 2, right? And if you need more of them, they'll come by 3 or 4, right? There's a lot of missionaries everywhere. Every LDS person on the planet is a missionary, right? They are. And the prophet said, go out and preach, right? I'm not in church every Sunday, but God damn it, I'm preaching when I'm preaching. And that's happening right now, right? Anyway, you don't have to be that, right? But accept Christ's message. Live a full life. Feel it. And train to be a God, right? You'll at least be here, if not up in space somewhere, right? And if, God willing, you are ready to take on the responsibility of managing a planet yourself, God will give you that opportunity too, right? And He will. Anyway, I love you. I love me. I love everything. I love my daughter, right? She has a special title for me. I'm not even gonna say it, it's too funny. But she has a special title for me. She knows what I am. I know what I am too. And I love everything in my church. All of them. Even the people that don't seem to think I know what I'm talking about. You be the judge of it yourself. Do your own research. I've done mine. I know it's true. I know it's true. I know everything's true. Even though maybe nothing exists. Right? For real. I know everything is true. And everything is love. Because Jesus is love. Right? Always love. Jesus is everything. Because He made it. Right? And His wife, right, plays a special role here too. And has power over this world. Equal to or more so than His. Right? Gives us choice and agency to do what we were here meant to do. Live the life you're supposed to. I love all of you. And I will talk to you later.